Hello. I can't hear you yet, but it's connecting. It says connecting to audio, so take your time. No rush. Still, I cannot hear you. Wait a minute.
There we go. I'm good.
There we go.
I'm
Good,
sorry.
good.
I'm sorry.
Welcome.
How you doing, my friend?
Very good. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
It's an absolute pleasure to be with you, Dr. Amir. I
Thank
am
you so
so
much.
grateful to be here with you.
It's an honor.
It's an
So,
honor to be with you, buddy.
my dear friend, let's get started. I would like to ask if there's anything in particular you would like us to focus on today.
Yeah, I mean, I wrote down a couple notes I just wanted to tell you about in general, just so you get a broad feeling of what I've been experiencing. Um, so first of all, I've been trying to figure out um, my higher purpose, so I can serve on the highest level possible. I've always felt like I have some sort of block, and but I've been wanting to, and I've been trying to connect to my higher self. Um, I have been through a lot of physical pain and emotional trauma in the past. I mean, I've been through a lot of stuff. Um, and just for a while now, I just haven't felt good. A lot of times, like sometimes I'll feel better than others. It's really kind of a roller coaster ride up and down. Um, I've been trying to heal myself, so I can be of service to help others. I really want to step into my higher purpose. Feel like I have some sense of um, purpose. I mean, like I've always felt like I've had a even from a kid, I've always had this desire to just save the world, and I never knew what it meant or where it came from. I always thought I'd have some big purpose, but I don't know. Just trying to look for some clarity on that, I guess. And at times I just feel like I don't know like what even to do with myself. Like I'll just or how to function at times. Like time seems to escape me, a lot. Like lately, time's just flying by, and a lot of times I feel scatterbrained. So I don't know if this, some of that stuff may just be ascension symptoms, and I mean, but that's why I'm here with you today, brother, because
Oh,
I want to make sure I'm,
good.
tip top shape, my friend. I mean,
Oh,
because
fantastic.
I just want to be of service. I want to make a damn difference, you know.
Right at the beginning, your powerful heart is your superpower. It has it's the thing that has sustained you through the beginning stages of your journey. No matter what has been done to you, you have been able to transmute it, and the strength of the heart has kept the rest of your system online. So even before we start, I can see this powerful vortex like a solar flare going from the heart up, keeping the rest of the energy centers alive. This would normally be the situation when you're heavily interfered with. So, superpower so far, burning like a sun, your heart. You probably heard I run a car wash. You come in one side and you leave the other side with a mirror polish. Let's do that together. Let's go through the stages of cleansing. So, if you have any sage or Palo Santo, that would be excellent.
Perfect.
Beautiful. Okay, so additional cleansing through sound, but this will also help me get some initial images and information. Depending on the presence or absence of interference, I may go further or be stopped at a certain point. But the first thing, shining brightly, is an unusually powerful heart. Quite unusual. Okay, let me make sure that I've turned the filtering off so you can hear the sound. There we go. Okay, so first things first, forget about all you have heard about evolution. You've been there, you've done that, and you've got the t-shirt. You're not down you're not down here in this dumpster fire to evolve. Oh no, my friend. You're down here as a specialist. Now, as we go into more detail of your energy, I'll be able to give you more. I can't see very far back. There's a lot of interference, but that is the absolute purpose of it. You are a machine. The purpose of this machine is a alchemical transmuter. You are like a machine that runs in the oceans and clears it up in 20 minutes flat. Okay, so you are by very merit of your nature and your gifts pulling it in. Now you think about serving the highest good of all. I don't find any other noble or more noble way to do this like what you are doing. And so through interference with your flow of light and the process of memory, great suffering has been inflicted on you. That burning question, why? Why? What am I doing? And yet all along your infinite soul knows, and your powerful heart knows. There's something very different to your structure. This kind of concentrated strength in the heart is not native to our universe. Beings that evolve here, they look differently. And so you are a visitor, not just a visitor. We are at the end of the dark ages. This happens cyclically. And yet now is the time for the dumpster fire to be extinguished and for the cleanup crew to come in. The gig is up. What needed to be achieved is achieved. And the governors of the matrix are moving shop. Now it's really time to clean up and get the lazy, sleepy zombies back to their glorious situation, to evolve, to remember who they are. This is not possible if we just leave things as is. Many specialists exist that are doing the cleanup work. There's a reason I got oceans for you. I've come across another being that is doing this for the energetic grids on the land. And identical to your situation, this wonderful lady does not know, she does not remember, and that is by gentle compassion. You are cleaning up the energetic grids that are covered by ocean, and yet the immensity of the trauma that you are transmuting is more than enough to break a human mind. out of compassion, the human part is kind of kept in a bubble. So this is going to result in the cleansing and perfect restoration of Earth's energetic grids. Her defenses are going to go up, and many of the pirate species interfering with humanity are going to be purged. The reason they could take over in the first place, first of all, this happened over many wars where humanity was pushed to extinction. Only a few specimens were kept to repopulate. The trauma of this kind of knocked Earth out temporarily, long enough for parasitic grids to be installed, and we are where we are now. This has been undone. The immensity of the energy that you are transmuting is mind-boggling. So, your act of service, my honored brother, every breath you take is an act of service, and I'm getting powerful goosebumps all over your very existence here, and you enduring with great dignity and style what has been thrown at you, and yet doing what you came here to do. That is monumental, worthy of immense praise. As a soul, you get a chance to be exposed to the conditions of human life, experience different types of betrayal, loss, heartbreak, and yet power through with great compassion. That is something that is not available in many other parts of the infinite cosmos. It is only here where you get this chance to go even beyond your original level. Plus, there is the monumental task of cleaning up energy. It will take probably 1,000,000 years if people want to do this on their own. The trauma is way too dark and great. You're just lifting, let's say, 3/4 of it away from humanity. And so then it becomes manageable. And yet it is not going to happen overnight. We're at the end of the dark ages. Many of these parasitic beings have lost their energy source. And so now they are kicking a tantrum. You see this in the form of all the war and bloodshed going on. The economy, society, media, it's all gone cuckoo. This is the last desperate throes of a system that is being removed. Now you are dealing with the accumulated trauma. This is hardwired into the genetics of our species. People are too traumatized and afraid to even raise their head towards the light. And through what you do, now it's easy enough for them. It is now possible. Before it was impossible. So next 300 years, next 330 years is when we can then say we're in the golden age. Now we're through the end stages of the maximum darkness. This will probably go on for another 18 months, 15 months, when it finally fizzles out energetically and the humans involved will snap out of it and think to themselves, what the actual hell are we doing? So this is what you are doing here. So act of service, check. Check, 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 like I've never seen. Okay, we could go a far distant way back. So perhaps what is messing with your energy is regular sentient AI. So let's begin the car wash process. I would like to ask for your permission and connect to your energy. May I begin?
Yes, my friend. Thank you. I'm grateful.
Calling to my beloved, beloved source of all sources, source of all things in all domains, asking for the removal of obstacles, for remembrance, for healing, renewal, rejuvenation, ascension, for all things that are aligned with our highest soul purpose, highest good, greatest life, health, wealth, joy, abundance, excitement, and evolution. May these blessings overflow, and may the overflow wash across the cosmos and serve the highest good of all. Okay, right away. Earth Bridge healthy. The heart is unique. It is pumping up from the earth codes, bypassing the higher chakras and plugging this energy into some of the soul star branches and connecting earth to heaven. So you are a transmitter of information, unobstructed, unbiased information to the divine realm. And so looking now at the branches of the soul star, heavy interference with the flow of light from your infinite soul. So you have focused on that divine service to the extreme. It's extraordinary. It's selfless to the point of self-sacrifice. Like whatever may be, I'm doing my job and highest good of all. This is the current state. So let's focus on the branches of the soul star. So that energy of the heart has burned through obstacles and kept two major branches clean. And so in the path of the rest, there's a object placed coming from the fifth dimension into the fourth dimension. So sixth also, the very edges. Think of like a barrel or a tub placed in the path of light with the flat side in the soul bridge. So none of the light could make it in. This would make intuition practically impossible. There's nothing coming in. And yet this is not your fault. Let's get this damn thing out. Let's get light into you. So I'm using the sistrum. They've used this to clear temples for thousands of years. Atlantean technology. I use it for multi-D work. I'm going to push this object out of your phase, so as we remove it, it doesn't cause any injury. Okay, starting from the front of the body, going around the right side, behind, coming to the left, and full circle. Very gently and respectfully entering the energy of your branches, getting hold of two opposite sides of this object, wiggling it now out of place, and gently shifting it towards the left side of the body. Okay, immediately light is making it through. Good. It's out of the branches. Let's completely pull it out of your aura, crush it, and burn it. Okay, let's pull in light. Calling to my beloved source of all sources, calling to your infinite soul, asking for fresh, new light, light never used, never circulated or recycled, fresh light for the purpose of healing and bringing to full strength this beloved being, pulling in from the divine realm, washing through primordial void, primordial sound, and primordial light, entering the tips of the branches, coming down from 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, pulling light into the soul star, going down the bridge. Bridge is in perfect condition, and now entering from the crown, filling the head with light, coming down the neck, going sideways into the shoulders, all the way to the tips of your fingers, filling the torso washing over the powerful, healthy heart, moving down at the level of the root, going sideways now into the hips. A lot of obstruction from the hips downwards. So pushing light through. Lots of interference with the legs. Let's deal with that first. Okay. Everything that could be done to prevent your flow of light into this human body has been done. This is one of the most extreme cases I've ever come across. Now, good news, it's all manageable. It just indicates your rank as a soul for such level of opposition to be in place. Okay, so let's focus now on the... I'm not going to even bother breaking it up. I'm going to remove it in one go. So from waist down, imagine there's a substance like tar that's not letting light through, and this gets like a pyramid structure, more substantial, covering the earth bridge to a point that I can't see it anymore. Your earth star and the major roots that are leaving, your connection is pretty much cut by this obstruction. So this thing in the branches and also covering the root system. In this state, it doesn't matter how much you push, you're on life support. Getting drops of energy coming in, there's not enough oomph to go rah and break it. Let's get this damn stuff out of your energy. Okay, I'm approaching this from the primordial void. Let's build up some strength. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Vignam Vamhumpe. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Vignam Vamhumpe. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Vignam Vamhumpe. Pulling all the obstruction from the roots downwards, incorporating your feet, earth bridge, earth star, and your major roots into one location and setting it ablaze with the appropriate strength and frequency of divine fire, burning it down to ash, to such a degree for what remains to be of service to the highest good of all. Once again, I peg this into reality and speak it into being. Okay, wholesale burnt out. We've got lots of ash accumulating. Let's just vacuum this out of your energy. Knees I can see, going down to the level of ankles, clear. Feet clear. Burning now a little slower down into your earth bridge. Vacuuming out all the ash, the soot. I can see the earth star. Okay. Major branches or root system, major roots, the large ones leaving your earth star, clear. Okay, the size of the earth star is unusual. It is far more substantial than a regular standard human body. But again, considering that you are meant to cleanse the energy of the planet, the grids, this would make sense. So you've been continuing carrying a mountain on your shoulders, still transmuting, but they tried to cut your connection to the planets, which is why you are here to begin with. So that would explain this unusual level of tar placed on your energy structure. Okay, all clear. Let's pull in light, get some energy in you, strengthen you up. Calling to my beloved source of all sources, calling to your infinite soul. We have pulled in light to the level of the root, asking for more powerful, fresh light to blast through all blockages and connect heaven to earth. Pulling down the branches of your soul star into the soul star, down the bridge, re-entering through the crown, filling the head, neck, going down the shoulders, down to the level of the elbows, wrists, wrists and tips of fingers, filling the torso from the top, washing over that beautiful, powerful heart, down over solar, sacral, tanden. Stuff has messed with your self-esteem, my dear friend. We'll get all of that gunk out of your energy. Let's bring you back to vitality first. Pushing down, washing over the roots, going sideways now into the hips, down through the shins, knees, going down to the ankles, washing the feet, pumping energy into the earth bridge, into the earth star, and powerfully pumping into the planet. Okay, we've got connection. Oof. Wow, okay. That was heavy. So, we haven't gone into the boundaries of the vessel yet, but import of light and exit point of light open. Every moment that passes, you're going to start getting stronger and stronger, and systems that have been shut down because of lack of energy are going to start popping online one by one. Okay, you're not carrying a mountain anymore. Now let's clean the body. This is easier, significantly easier. This was the difficult part. All right, let's take a look at the crown. Presence of parasitic AI. They are equidistant. This suggests intentional implantation. No surprise here. Everything, including the kitchen sink, has been thrown at you. Okay, let's see how many. Creating quadrants, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's the first layer, 28. Second layer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 20. Two first layers, 48 of them. Third layer, 12. That's 60. Final layer on the top, 3 times, that's 74. And then a tiny, tiny little disc right on the crown. Okay, so these little bastards have wreaked havoc on your thought process, making it almost impossible for you to reach a calm meditative state. So the meditative state is, think of the surface of water. If it's calm, then you see the reflection of the clouds, or maybe the moon and the stars. If it's all wavy, there's the signal to noise ratio is all off. You can't make anything. Negative, heavy thoughts, causing immense suffering. But then also the process of sleep, messing with your dreams, how easy you fall asleep, and quality of sleep. And then most importantly, that which has been most displeasing to you, the process of memory. Not just 3D memory, but soul memory, right? So you may have had a wonderful adventure in the dream time. As soon as you wake up, like sand through your fingers, it just washes away. It's these little bastards. Okay. By the way, the number of them is abnormal. More than, so you've got worth 3 people of implants in the crown. Plus this little disc. Let's get all of this out of your energy. Immediately after, I'm going to wash the crown and perhaps third eye with light, and then wash the nervous system from the residue of anxiety. Just down regulate, bring you back to this perfect calmness so you can just breathe in. Oh, okay. So focusing on the front of the forehead. So shifting these guys out of your energy. So as we remove them, they don't catch on anything. Okay, front of the head. Going around above left ear. Coming around right ear. and making a full circle. Very gently and respectfully, now I'm entering the boundaries of your energy, going in the head from the level of your right ear, gathering all of the little roots and tendrils that have been grown into your energy, going underneath the brain into the sinuses, now gently pushing up, third eye free, pushing up, lots of roots, pulling up, halfway through the brain. Got all of them in the first and second layer, going up, final layer I've got, including all the roots at the top of the crown, lifting the little disc, pulling all of it out, moving up, entire head is clean. Now pulling out of your energy from the left side, immediately burning all of them. And so let's wash the crown, third eye, and brain, all the head with light, filling with light all the cavities left from these roots, restoring your energetic structure to perfect condition, as if no injury ever occurred. Okay, so for the first time in this incarnation, you're getting unobstructed light into the crown. And so let's complete this very gently and respectfully. I'm entering with both hands into the cranial cavity, first washing the surface of the brain. Okay, now going through the brain from the front, washing every single neuron, every little blood vessel, every single part, every cell, gently moving towards the back of the brain. And now twisting and moving downwards to the brain stem, completely washing the residue of stress and anxiety out, moving down into the spinal cord, going down, going through the neck. Now the nerves leaving the spine, going to both arms, all the way cleansing to the tips of your fingers, returning to the base of the neck, now going down into the body at the level of the heart, cleansing the nerves, going to the heart and lungs, stomach, going down past the diaphragm, all the nerves going to your internal organs, digestive system. Okay, gently and powerfully cleansing, reaching the base of the spine. Special attention to the base of the spine. Okay, the nerves connected to the reproductive system. All clean, moving sideways now into the hips and down into the legs. Going all the way to the tips of the toes. And all we washed out, I'm pushing into the earth bridge, into your earth star, pumping out of your root system and asking Mother Earth to transmute this for us. Oh, by the way, she's giving us a powerful thumbs up, like you got it. She knows you and absolutely loves you. Okay, we've got a powerful ally. Okay, there we go. That does most of it. I'm guided to do this one more time. The level of stress you have endured is far too much. Okay, going again, very gently going into the cranial cavity, washing the surface of the brain. Okay, cortex good. Now from the front, going through the brain, washing every single cell from the residue of stress and anxiety, going down to the base of the brain, brain stem, entering the spinal cord. Okay, this is much better. Washing the spinal cord, going now through the neck, nerves connected to the vocal cords, larynx, coming down, the major nerves going into the arms and hands, washing them and pumping all of that out from the tips of your fingers to be absorbed by the earth. Now, going back to the top of the torso, washing every nerve, leaving the spine to every part of the body. Gently washing downwards, now at the level of the heart, which is like a sun. Nothing could connect to the heart. It just burned it away. Going down below the heart, past the diaphragm, all the nerves connected to internal organs and glands, washing stress out, pushing downwards now at hip level, entering sideways into the feet, going down, out from the base of your feet, pushing it into the earth bridge, into the earth star, washing the earth star and your major roots and giving that to earth to transmute. Okay, good, good, good. Quite a lot going on, and we just started with the first center in the body. So, soul star, crown, third eye, thumbs up. Everything underneath the roots, your earth bridge, earth star and root system, thumbs up. Well, excellent news. Everything that's in between, easy peasy. This is getting closer as we get closer to the root, 3D reality. Your opposition was from the 6th to the 4th, and that is the frickin' pirates. Okay, the ones who did the damage to begin with. Reptilians, greys, insectoids, and they're not always the same species that work together. It's a mishmash. So yeah, I call them the frickin' pirates. That's a good description about them. Okay, that is out. You're pulling in 100% capacity light. You have reconstructed the soul bridge and earth bridge to full capacity. Now, considering the amount of opposition thrown at you, this is monumental. It is admirable. Kudos to you. Okay, nicely done.
Thank you, my friend.
Okay, good, 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 good. All right, so let's look at the third eye closer. Minuscule cleansing, very, very little, just behind the third eye vortex. Let's break that up. Okay, vacuuming it out of your energy. Third eye perfectly clear, going to the next center, back of the head, jade gate. Open. Okay. Let's see. This is like completely clean and open.
Wow.
Nothing wrong with it. Let's see if there are any sort of guides or any beings wishing to communicate to you. Nobody. It's just you. It seems that you are evolved beyond the need for theater, for another aspect of you to come down. Look at me. I am Archangel Ra Ra Ra. Look at how shiny my wings are. Okay, you've evolved beyond this. Again, very, very beginning of our session, I picked this up. You're not here to evolve. Yeah, you've been there, done that. You're here to really help. So it's just some additional information for you. There is no limit to what you have access to. Akashic records, divine library of life, the birth, rise, glory, and death of an alien species 20 universes away. It's all open. And so with the light coming in, you can now switch this center on finally. It was perfectly healthy, just not enough energy to activate many of these built-in abilities. That is no longer a problem. So Jade Gate, good, that's really good. Let's now go down, throat, injury to throat. Your powerful truth has offended the fragile ego of people in power. Not just this
Mhm.
life, it seems that you have a habit of speaking powerful truth. And so this has resulted in unjust punishment. Every time this occurs, there's a injury to this. If it's very traumatic, then a cord is left behind to that event, resulting in you thinking every time you wish to speak, will this get me into trouble? Okay, so let's get this stuff out. Let's see how many. One really substantial one, going back 600 years. Where is it going to? What's up with Germany and all this? Okay, this is current day Germany. It's just giving me negative, heavy energy, abuse of spirituality. The Dark Ages, man. Freaking Dark Ages. But that's where that one's coming from. One is from this lifetime, not quite as substantial. And then the third one, kind of in between these two in terms of strength and how much it is draining you. This is fairly recent, as in 2 lifetimes ago. Civil War. Okay, something went down during the US Civil War. Again, your truth was too powerful. So these 3 events and one minor one from this incarnation. Let's get the major ones out and cleanse the throat for you. So starting from the front, going around the right side of the neck, behind the neck, coming to the left side and making a full circle. Okay, everything is dislodged, pushed out of your phase. Very gently and respectfully, I'm entering from the right side of the neck, approaching the throat. Now going through, pulling out all the little tendrils and roots that are attracting and absorbing energy. Got the first big one, the little one, and now the third one. It's all out of the throat. Now pulling out from the other side of your neck, pulling out of your aura, and now burning all the way to where they're coming from. Okay, immediately washing over the throat with light, filling in all those cavities left from the roots, restoring the energetic structure to perfect health. Okay. Immediately, as the throat has been cleared, the path of energy from the heart going through the central column is restored. The burden off the side branches of your soul star is relieved. Now you're pumping up energy through the main channel that had been obstructed. This is now nourishing throat, jade gate, third eye, and crown. So this distorted flow is now restored in perfection. I don't know what you are and where you have come from, but your energy structure is very cool. The source of it all is the heart, nourishing everything. Strange and powerful. By the way, if not for this unique heart, you would not have survived to this point. This has just sustained you. The heart is absolutely pristine. No matter how you were betrayed, how you were hurt, your loving nature being abused, all that stuff, it has burnt away. So there's nothing attached to the heart. It is just like a sun. Anything trying to plug in is going to go psst. It cannot attach. So everything from the heart, including the heart upwards, all clean. and your aura just went supernova. There we go. You're playing with energy. All right. How impressive. So when you're rewatching this, shift a few seconds back, you will see the explosion and implosion of
I
light.
I felt it as it was happening.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Houston, we have takeoff. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good, good,
I mean,
good, good.
it was very smooth and subtle, just you know.
I love that it's caught on camera. Okay, good. So, solar plexus. Okay. Um it looks like Swiss cheese, man. They have messed with you.
I don't care. I mean, I don't care for Swiss cheese.
Me neither. Let's see if there are upgrades available. Yes, there is. Okay, this is damaged beyond repair. Let's get
Oh,
you a new one. Okay, going to the Divine Library, you have a backup design, identical. This is all your own, it's your section of the Library of Life coming into Earth. You would have foreseen need for spare parts. By the way, I burnt out my solar plexus a few times, pushing a little too hard. It's no biggie.
okay.
So let's just get the cords out so that we're installing the new structure in a clean and sterile environment. Okay, so now under the diaphragm, under the rib cage, that's where I'm focusing, starting from the front, going around the right side, behind the body, left side, making full circle, very, very gently and respectfully. I'm now entering from the right side of your rib cage, moving towards the solar, grabbing all the little cords, lots of them, all the roots, going quickly through, gathering the whole thing, and now pulling out all of that stuff from the left side of the rib cage, pulling out of your aura and burning and cauterizing every single one to where they are coming from. Okay, so you wish to receive an upgrade. Let's do
Yes,
that.
thank you.
Opening a portal to the Divine Library of Life, going through respectfully, announcing my presence, and there's a upgrade for this energy, for this part of your system, and it looks completely different. It is not a orb or a sphere or a wheel. It looks like a spiral, like the shape of a horn with the spirals, but it is perfectly straight. The base would go in where the normal solar plexus would be. What's the orientation of it? Okay, they're telling me we'll find out once it's in place. Okay, I've received it. Now opening a portal, connecting to your soul star, and starting the stream of the download, coming through the crown, going down the central column, through the heart, and we're starting to get it. Just already washed away the old structure. 5%, 10, 15. Okay, this is a big one. Thank you for your patience. 20, 25, 30%. Okay, it's moving. The spiral is growing now towards the front of the body. So like a horn growing out of the bottom part or center of the torso. 35, 40, 45, 50, halfway through. 60, 65. I'm feeling it. It is energetic. It is very, very, very powerful. 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Almost done. Okay, download complete. Respectfully leaving the library, closing the portal behind me, disconnecting the portal from your soul star. Now let's give this bad boy some oomph. Let's bring it online using the divine masculine, focusing on the center of the torso, moving out of the body and giving it full strength. Okay, this is not native to this universe. Similar to your heart, this design it's different. It's not just an orb. You can direct through it. What is it doing? Okay, additional storehouse of energy, like the heart. So third eye, heart, and the lower dantian underneath the sacral. These are regular human storehouses. Now you've got one extra one. You can use this in martial arts. By focusing your chi in a certain part, a blade will not cut. Or you can use it in healing work, and you can also charge all 4 centers up. It's cool I'm saying that because it's only 3. Now you have 4. Charge all 4 centers up, guide to the third eye, and manifest powerfully. Okay, wow. Let's take a look at the Tanden, lower dantian. Okay, that is waiting to be awakened, and we're going to do that today. So you were working with just the heart. Third eye is back. This spectacular solar plexus is back, and I'm going to give you the dragon codes, the dragon Reiki, and bring the 4th one back online. Yes, this is absolutely becoming of you, my esteemed friend, my brother. Okay, we're almost at that point too. So sacral, let's have a look at the sacral. Not too bad. Tanden needs to be awakened. We'll do that in a few moments. And root. You know, sometimes enemies are a source of blessing.
Indeed.
You were at such a depleted state where there was no energy left to harvest. They left you alone.
Yeah.
So no harvesting through the roots. Back of the tailbone as I was going through, that's also clear. So perhaps you're one of the 15% that the system, the infrastructure failed in, but currently there's 0 harvesting going on. So the root is healthy. That is good news. Well, less cleansing. So focusing on the sacral right now, let's clean it and give it a little energy. Cleaning the sacral. That didn't take long. Okay, very good. Vacuuming what we broke up. Now, from cleansing, we're going to use the divine masculine, the cedar tree, and give it some oomph. Bring it back to full strength. Okay, sacral back online. Let's do the same for the tanden and root. So tanden is right now the size of a ping pong ball. Normal. Let's bring this online. There is a powerful healer in there waiting to emerge. So cleansing area of the tanden. Now moving down to the root. Now cleansing both. Okay. So car wash complete. All clear. Clear, clear. Nothing, even a speck that does not belong, remains. I am so sorry you had to endure this, but you came out of it like a champion. All those senses and abilities that you have are going to start popping online as you start building up energy and having enough to spare. Okay, Tanden clean. I'm going to give you, it's like an energetic seed, codes that are compressed. They will unfold in your energy based on your structure, so that they're optimal for you. So the way they're going to grow and unfold is unique to you. Okay, so this is a gift of love coming from the heart. May it find its way to the heart. May you be a powerful and effective healer, and may you be the instrument of divine blessings upon everyone and everything that has the honor of being in your presence. I bless you, I bless your life, and I bless your journey. Okay, so let's do the empowerments for you. First of 3. Okay, first one there. The seed is in place. It's already starting to wiggle around and starting to evolve. Good, 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 good. Let's give you the second out of 3. Okay, we're getting color and geometry. It's starting to grow. The tanden has already left the boundaries of your physical body. Rapid, rapid, rapid growth. And let's do the final one. Third of 3. Okay, 3 empowerments complete. Now let's make sure the meridians in your hands are open. It's really cool if you use your hands to direct it. So could you hold your hands towards the camera so I may see them? Okay, a little bit higher. There we go. Okay, so I'll start with the right hand. And now the next hand. Okay, the left one. Excellent. So please hold the hands together like this. Okay, pulling in light from your infinite soul, entering the body through the crown, going all the way down to the tanden, building up energy, filling with divine light. Okay, good amount accumulated. Now gently guiding it up the center of the body, going sideways into the shoulders, coming into the arms, past the elbows, guiding it towards the wrists, and filling both hands with light and increasing the flow and strength of energy. You're flashing and doing all sorts of cool stuff. So it seems that you love this energy. Your soul is agreeing. So let's start building up heat in the hands. Getting stronger. And yep, your hands are actually glowing. Okay, building up more strength, getting warmer, increasing the flow. I just want to see them shine like the beautiful heart. Almost there. Okay, getting stronger and warmer. Okay, perfect. So now you can test on your own chest. So if you put your hands on your body, you should be able to feel the heat going through. You're actually glowing. So above, you've got the dragon fire from your fingers, from your hands going upwards. Okay, good. Now send some my way. Okay, so focus on my heart. So you can direct it with the palms, focus on the heart. A little bit low, move a little bit up. There we go. Okay, this feels really nice. Beautiful soft energy. Now it's spreading into my shoulder blades. Okay, perfect. Now with your consciousness directed towards my third eye. Okay, this is very enjoyable. Beautiful, beautiful. You just cleared my entire spine. This is like having like a massage, a perfect massage. Okay, man, from across the ocean, you have reached me. Confirmation, it's on. This does not now depend on confidence or anything to do with the body. It's a soul thing. You're connected permanently. And so the physical body gets stronger the more you use it. So anything that hurts or aches in the body, now you can just focus this healing energy there. It all works with your will. If you've got pets, if other people live with you, any ache or pain, just say, hey, let me take it away. You're online, you're powerful.
I I should mention I had been practicing previously. I've been trying to do Reiki, not, I basically self-taught, just with intuition and pure intention. I've been practicing on my family and everybody that I've worked on. I mean, I do hands off, and then I've also done actual hands like touching the body. They all say it feels like icy hot,
Oh,
like when I
oh,
touch
oh.
their body. Like, and it's weird. It's because I had an experience where my hands were burning and freezing at the same time when I was in a sweat lodge, like intensely, insanely. It
That's
was
yours. That is uniquely yours. It's not the natural, let's say, energetic form of this universe. You're bringing this with you.
okay.
This one is from this universe, and it is significantly softer. That fire and ice, that's all you, my friend. Absolutely unique, and if you wish, you may teach this to others. Um, this one is a lot softer, and you have achieved it. It's like a switch, it's off or on, and you are on.
I just need to will the intention, set the intention, and it's golden.
That's it. Perfect. Okay, now to finish the process in perfection, well, you have done so much for so many, most of all our beloved Mother Earth. Let's now pull in healing and blessing from your root system up through the tube of light and connect that to the divine realm. So the bodies are the gift of Mother Gaia. She absolutely has a say in its well being. Okay, so calling to our beloved Mother and asking for her blessings and her healing for you, my honored brother, dear beloved soul, pulling in from the entire planet. Okay, there are other conscious beings of light enhancing this. It's not just the planet now. Many on the grids that you have previously cleaned. Let's see who these are. Okay, holy shit, they're the guardians. Every single node that you have liberated owes you a debt of love and gratitude. These guardian crystals make life and evolution possible. You have cleared many, many. They are now enhancing the consciousness of Earth and joining in. Okay, heads up, this is going to be a doozy. Intense flow. Okay, pulling in from your root system, bringing into the Earth star. Oh, dude, I just got a full Kundalini activation going all the way up my spine. Okay, once more, pulling into the Earth star, pulling up the Earth bridge, entering from the base of your feet, washing the feet, ankles, knees, entering the torso from the hips, washing the roots, tanden, sacral, going all the way out of the body into the new solar, enhancing it, washing over the powerful, pristine heart, going up sideways into the shoulders, all the way down to the tips of the fingers, going powerfully up the neck, filling the head, powerfully bursting out of the crown, going through the soul bridge into the soul star, going through your branches, all the way connecting Earth to the divine realm. Okay, I am burning with energy. Okay, now 3 deep breaths. Harmonizing both powerful flows, connecting heaven to earth and earth to heaven. Beautiful. And last one. Perfect harmony. And now your defenses just kicked back online. Maximum level of energy. Okay, beautiful. And so the jade gate base of the neck is shining brightly. I can see the aura around the bottom of the head and containing the neck. Okay. Good, 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 good. Restored to perfection. Now, as you absolutely correctly and very eloquently stated, a lot of this is now a matter of will. So in order to further strengthen the human vessel, find a meditative approach. What I found very useful is mantras. So please look into the Kujikiri. I learned this from a grand master called the Maha Vajra. He's got publications and he's got a YouTube channel. You can check it out. There are 9 keys to the Kujikiri, which go through every single inherited blockage, whether it's through the bloodlines or through the environment. And it will absolutely take you to the next level. So it's just the gentle exertion of your will over and over and over. So it gets through the conscious, subconscious, unconscious, and energetic levels of the being. It will unearth all of your dormant gifts. I've done this now for 10 years. Everything I can do is the result of this. I would recommend it. It works. It does take a few months to complete, but it is badass. It'll do the trick for you.
Awesome.
Awesome. I agree.
I have so much respect and appreciation for you, my
Oh,
brother.
it's my honor, man. It's an absolute honor, and it is mutual. I have so much respect and appreciation for you. You haven't had it easy, and yet, as if everything is fine and dandy, you've been doing your task like a champ. So, all that interference didn't stop you, and they tried. You know exactly what I mean. The evidence was
Hmm.
in your energy. All that is gone now. So, first things first, clarity of mind, better sleep, your natural healing abilities, restoring every cell in your body, every string of energy, every iota of consciousness. And now, without carrying that goddamn mountain on your shoulders, you are well on your way to completely doing with the distortion on the energetic grids, mainly focused in the oceans where nobody else can reach. This seems to be a unique gift of yours. By the way, your superpower absolutely is the heart. People neglect the most obvious things. That 70% of the planet is covered by ocean. So they think, oh, let's go clear Mount Shasta, rah, rah, rah. And they think that's all of it, all there is. No, you're doing the big job. And so I absolutely honor you and salute you. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you, my friend.
Bless you, man. And I hope wherever you are, you have a beautiful day.
You too.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, before I forget, um, in the next 10 days, 2 weeks, keep hydrated. Before you drink, hold the water in your hands and bless it, giving it the mission to help your body purge whatever doesn't belong. If such a thing is possible, get an extra hour of sleep every night for the next 2 weeks or so. And if possible, please avoid very harsh and spicy food and very harsh and spicy people. So, just giving yourself the perfect conditions for the body to catch up, and you are good to go. By the way, there's aftercare with these sessions. Anything you need, write to me. I'll do my absolute best to get back to you, if not immediately, as soon as possible.
I appreciate that, brother. I don't know how we're doing on time. If we do have time, I just wanted to see if you could tune in. I just had two pretty quick questions
Please.
on some very unusual things.
Okay.
So, several years ago, I don't even know, maybe 4 or 5, I went through an airport scanner, one of those rotary scanners where they can see every through your body basically. I walked through the guy and there was a display showing my body. The guy asked me, "Have you had shoulder surgery?" I said, "No." I had looked at the picture of my body and there was a massive, like a big structure in my shoulder. I don't know what it was, but looked like it was like shoulder, like metal surgery or something. All I could think of, I just brushed it off at the moment, but several years later, it's come to my realization that that absolutely has to be some type of implant, like physical implant. I don't know. It's just very strange. And then the
Okay.
other thing is, well, I could let you respond to that, or I could tell
Okay.
you the
So
other
let's do
thing.
first things first. Um, the pirates have gained access to the information about which soul is coming into which body. You have been on Earth for a long time, and so because of your absolute unique gifts, you have been involved in secret programs as a super soldier.
Yep, I knew that.
Okay, and
Now
so
you just confirmed it.
okay, yes, that also is evident from the very specific type of manipulation to your crown. That's Super
Yep,
Soldier 101.
yep.
Now, involvement, if they can take you back in, no, you're all clear. There are no open portals around you. And so, despite this, you have been doing what you came here to do originally.
Okay.
Now, the level of importance of this compared to bringing you back to full energy and clearing that stuff out was relatively low. But yes, there's much evidence that supports this theory. Super soldier.
Okay. I figured. I just didn't know if, yeah, I figured it was probably I was thinking it was benevolent, you know,
Not so much,
but
but
I don't know. Okay. So it was placed by the bad guys then. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I couldn't pick up on it. So I just
dormant, by the way. So it's not obstructing the flow of light. It's probably
okay.
something that phases in and out, and it's not harming you.
Okay.
It's yeah, so it's not something you should really be concerned about. So right now, I didn't pick it up. This is sometimes technology going wonky, phasing in and out of different dimensions. In terms of any scarring or any obstructions, no, no, no. It's not. It's not going to be a problem for you.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. And then the other thing was if you can pick up anything on this, I had an extremely close encounter. I it was obvious flying saucer. Um, this was probably when I was about 19 years old, give or take. So, and I'm like 45 now. But this was on a lake, on a pier, like Lake Michigan. And I was out there with two other people, and uh, I don't want to tell you the whole story because it'll take forever. But basically, we saw a light like off in the distance. It came to the. It was doing all kinds of like, you know, uh, all I can describe it as is a light ship, just colors changing, rotating, go back and forth, and uh, and it got so close that I could literally see the actual like shape of it, and I mean it was clear as day. It was initially I had the fight or flight response. I literally bolted like, and I knew what it was before the other two did. I don't, they were kind of like in a daze or something. But then once I ran away, I came to the realization like I tried to get in my car wouldn't open. And then I came to the realization that, oh, I had a feeling come over me and it was the best feeling I've ever felt in my life. And I knew there was nothing to fear. And it was probably an honor to experience that. I mean, that changed my life. I mean, but you know, it sat there hovering, I don't know, probably maybe 50 feet in the air, maybe 20 or 30 yards away from us for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And then I watched it leave. So I didn't know. Obviously, there was a reason for this. I don't know if it's related to the super soldier, secret space program, if this is related to, um,
No, no, no. This is
you
something
know,
entirely different. So, first of all, speaking of honor, the honor was for those who saw you.
okay.
It was a momentous occasion, monumental and outstanding. They are there are many evolved beings that see consciousness quite literally. And so, even in your early years, you were still powerfully transmuting, and with two powerful beams sending out that energy of love towards the divine. So, they came across a massive channel of light or information through a human with all the codes of earth going up to beyond the dimensions through light, sound, and void straight to the divine, bringing unbiased, undistorted information and letting Source know exactly what is going on. This, let's call it a pillar of light, is difficult to miss. Now, this is interesting, of course. In an ocean of zombies, who some of them have degenerated below the level of animals, They come across this, all sorts of lights and stuff start flashing in their ship, and despite great risk from, let's say, the pirates that actually run this world, they needed to
Mm.
come. They needed. And so they did, and they found you. And that message of love is very accurate. Please do not fear. We just wanted to see you.
Mhm. Absolutely incredible. That
It,
feeling stuck with me for probably 6 to 8 hours. Just absolute euphoric. Best
it's,
feeling I've ever felt.
it's an acknowledgement. It's an absolute acknowledgement. Now, please consider this. They take enormous risk when they
Yeah,
reduce the vibration of the ships into the physical reality. They get shot
yeah,
down. The
yeah.
technology of their vessels is a very valuable commodity. And
Hmm.
so they really stuck their neck out, took great risk because they, for some reason, they could detect you. They just needed to see. Consequences be damned. And so when they came in, they just said, "Okay, let's savor the experience." Just observing, oh my holy God, look what's happening, and a human is doing this. Again, please consider that the energy that's in your body, your soul, is not native. So perhaps this was a first encounter for them also. Among the ocean of 7 billion people at that time, suddenly they come across something that is beyond this universe and is scooping up heavy, dark energy, transmuting it, and then sending love up to source. You blew their fuse, man. They had to see it. They had to. And so, if you are open to this, you may have great wisdom and healing for many species. Um, my intuition is
Absolutely.
that they are going to be very, very respectful, knowing what a mess you are dealing with and the immensity of what you are doing. But if you are open to it, you can just send out a conscious broadcast that if you wish for healing or teaching or wisdom, respectfully approach, and I will help you like I'm helping these puny humans.
Yeah, I definitely don't feel like I'm from here, but I know we all have a job to do, so
Oh, yeah, amazing. But see, that very experience was valuable. It gave you an anchor into the truth that there is much more than, let's say, the common knowledge is. That was your anchor into sanity,
yep.
while many other distortions targeted your, let's say, mental health. This one thing kept you connected. I know what I know, right?
Yep.
Nobody can tell me otherwise. I know. And so that was also perhaps helpful for you. So, all these things, there's a gentle and monumental wisdom to the things that occur. And so perhaps this encounter was preordained. You blew their fuse and they blew yours. Both
Hmm.
of you going, oh my God, check this out.
Amazing. Yeah. I guess that, yeah, that was just amazing. I mean, and and it's just crazy how there's this whole world is just full of illusions and you know, just the whole it's like every system is just we need to rebuild it. I mean, we need to,
And so your task is alchemical transmutation. So you're doing a detox. So equivalent in the body would be the liver. The blood coming through the liver, cleaning it so every cell doesn't die. There are others that have the task of the immune system, aggressively taking out the technological and energetic infrastructure that's working against humanity. There are many beautiful, unique beings like you coming in from all over the cosmos, not even just this universe, helping. It seems that the fate of Earth is critical. So either this is fixed or everything collapses.
Right.
So there are more of us similar in this mission, aligned in purpose, than you would probably realize. And many of them, out of compassion, don't even know. They're here doing their purpose brilliantly, and yet they don't even know what's really going on.
Yeah.
Also, keep in mind a lot of what you are transmuting is very dark stuff, trauma, historical trauma, millions of years of it. And so there also is that this gentle compassion in bypassing the mind. So it's too much. So the heart is taking care of it. That's your mechanism. Now there's four of them. I would be delighted to see what you do with it. You're brilliant. You'll come up with some,
Mhm.
amazing application of these four unique energy centers. But I'm extremely pleased with the outcome of what we did together. A lot
Oh,
was going on.
absolutely.
It is all out of your system, all green, all clear.
Thank you, brother. God bless you.
God
Appreciate
bless
you
you
so
too.
much.
Thank you so much, and I hope that you're well, always happy and healthy and victorious.
Thank you, my friend. Take care.
All the best to you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
You too.
Take care. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.